Okay. Um, I know I'm streaming a little late, but feel like it should probably be fine. Um, I have a lot of things that I want to do. I have a lot of things that I set up. One of those things is one of the things I set up was this. So basically, I've added like ancient bees, so we're getting netherite. Added a gold bee, so we're getting iron, and we obviously have like these ones, emerald, diamond, and then we have copper over here. So all of that stuff is like fully not maxed out, but like the bees themselves are basically fully maxed out. At least in terms of like their production, right? I want to eventually probably should add weather tolerance, but that would mean having to rebreed all the bees all over again. And that just seems like a very long and obnoxious process, so we'll worry about that in the future. For now, yeah, we have all that connected. So all the frog ports are sending the resources up to here. Those resources are going over to here, getting consumed by this frog port. So he brings in the resources and then drops them um drops them off into this chest, and then that puts the resources into um into onto this sushi conveyor belt, like I said before, which then sends the resources down into this heated centrifuge. That sends the resources into this diamond chest, which then I had it outputting straight onto the conveyor belt, but it was way too slow. So I have it outputting into this chest, which then is outputting with this brass belt funnel because this thing was only transporting 4 items at a time, whereas this thing will obviously transfer like a stack of items at a time, and then those items get smelted by this, and then so any items that don't need to be smelted, like diamonds, emeralds, wax, scrap, goes onto this depot, gets extracted by the or put into this chest, and then that gets put into this packager, which then the frog port puts onto here. That sends the resources over to here. I guess we don't. Yeah, sorry, I was just telling V1 about things. It is there's an application process through like their Discord server, but the mod pack is public and the server's public as well. So yeah, it's like they just have like a an application process through like their Discord, so then it's not like you're just for like to keep like griefers and stuff away. But But other than that, as long as you just apply and stuff, you're good to go. Because I don't think we have. Do we have elevators? But yeah, as long as you just if you just join the Discord server, which I can actually send a, I'll provide a link. I'll put that in actually in the description. Hold on. Or I could just send it in the chat. That would work probably better. So yeah, I'll send an invite to the Discord, and then you guys are welcome to join that. All you have to do then is just go to so I'll send the link, and then I'll also, so there's that, and then also the IP for the server is that. And then the link for the mod pack is that. So yeah, we've produced quite a few resources just from that. The mod pack definitely isn't like my favorite mod pack. You don't have a lot of like item transportation options other than literally having to like use create for like basically everything. But yeah. Yeah, I guess that's not bad. Where did I put my where did I put the emblem? Or whatever it's called. What's it called again? Medallion. Where did I put that? Really? What did I do with it? Oh, probably in here. Yeah. I need to take stuff out of this backpack. I keep forgetting that I have stuff in there. I'll do that later. Um, yeah, for the time being, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a gateway. So I'm gonna do the gateway of the Hellish Fortress. I think I should be fine. With the gear that I have, I think I should be okay. But let me check for some like better boots or um yeah, we'll go with that. Why not? Yeah, the only problem is the mass number of freaking mobs. I'm realizing I did not prepare for the amount of inventory space I'm gonna need by the end of this. This could be a problem. I'm just thinking about that right now. Because I'm gonna need a lot of items. Or like a lot of inventory space. Because a lot of items drop. Like a lot, a lot. Um, actually, you know what? It wasn't as bad as I was expecting it to be. Still definitely a lot of items, but not that bad. Yeah, I really thought it was gonna be way more, but good to see that it wasn't too bad. Normally every time I've had that happen, it's just like items just drop on the ground everywhere and it's like, "Oh my gosh, there's too many." And I felt like the children from Star Wars um when they're like what was it? Anakin, there's Lord Anakin, there's too many of them or something. Oh, I haven't watched Star Wars in a long time. Um Put some stuff away. Got a bunch more skulls luckily. Um okay. Is there anything even in this backpack? No. Okay. Fair enough. They're just like, yeah, here's just a free backpack that has nothing in it. Hope you like it. I'm definitely not complaining, so. Um, okay. So now that we've done that, I want to actually like summon the wither skull or the wither at some point. Now that we have, I still only have 3 skulls. Seriously? I didn't get any more. I still only have 3. I mean, I could make more because I have the withered ribs, but like I can only make 3 more, and I don't even know if I have enough. I mean, I have the wither skeleton spawner, I guess. So actually, like, it's not, it's not actually that bad. And I can always like improve the spawner and do stuff with it. So I guess it's yeah. I guess there's an upside. So And I got some levels to put into here. So let's just do that real quick. I almost have my combat skill tree like fully maxed, which is actually kind of surprising. I don't know how I have made it this far already. What level am I? 79 in combat. It's pretty crazy. Okay. Oh, I have another thing I want to do. Hold on. First of all, I need to actually get a bunch of clocks. So let me go back and do that. I do want to upgrade the spawner. Um, so luckily I do have, I'll need the clocks to decrease the maximum spawn delay. I'll need sugar to decrease the minimum spawn delay. I need a comparator to turn off the spawner, and I need chorus fruit. So we have the comparator, and then need chorus fruit, and then we have a ton of sugarcane, so not really worried about that. Um, if I had more redstone, I would make more clocks, but I think it should be fine the way it is now. Wish you could actually like see what stuff was, but for some reason, wait, can I do it here? No. Uh, I mean, do I? I do need to set up a redstone bee at some point, but I'll do that. I'll do that later. Um, unless I just want to. I already spent. Oh wait, or I bought that. Okay. Unless I, so like yeah, unless I want to use up the redstone I currently have to make clocks, I think it'll be fine. There we go. That was weird. I don't know why it wasn't letting me move the spawner. So yeah. Oh, I also needed a soul lantern to turn off. Um, I definitely have a soul lantern. I remember collecting some. I'm usually blind though, so finding the soul lantern is yeah. There we go. At some point, I mean, I could also just add fermented spider eye. Um, the problem is just getting spider eyes. Like, but does the gateway? Is there a gateway that? If there's a gateway that spawns spiders, so this one here. After the server restarts, I'll do this one. So yeah, a bunch of rewards. Okay. Actually, I could probably just do it now. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just do it now. The creepers are gonna be what I worry about the most. And actually, you know what? Maybe it was a bad idea to do it like this because the amount of time it's gonna take for stuff is gonna be a little annoying. Oh, this poison. Yeah, the amount of time between waves is actually a bit of a problem. Luckily, the creepers have actually kind of been helpful in terms of helping to remove some of the mobs. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. This is what I meant about all the loot. Just the heaps and heaps of loot. Okay, server's gonna be restarting soon, so just the heaps of loot is, typically really good, but sometimes causes a lot of problems when it comes to trying to store it. Okay, yep, server restarted. Okay. So yeah, we just gotta wait like a minute or two for it to come back online. Doesn't usually take long as the server actually starts back up. The only problem is when the server doesn't start back up. And it just kind of stays dead. But we're good. It's starting up. Okay. Was definitely a little worried about that. Because occasionally, not very often, it's only happened like a couple of times since I've been playing. But I think they've probably done a better job now at like making sure that doesn't happen. But I could be wrong. But but yeah, occasionally the server will like stop, do its whole restart thing, and then just won't come back online. Um, but again, I assume they've probably done like done a better job at like making sure that doesn't happen. So but we'll see. Just takes a minute to load in. Mainly, the reason why it takes so long is it doesn't have to do with the server. It's just my computer. My computers are really slow when it comes to mod packs. So if you guys have been watching me for a while, you'll know that my computer is not great. I did ask to get more RAM. Um, well, I'm gonna try to get more RAM. So hopefully this won't be as big of an issue anymore. Hopefully. That's a very, very, very big hope. Do these have any items in them? Maybe if my game will load it now it's not a RAM problem, so I don't know what's the problem. Okay. I just have a bunch of backpacks on me now. I'm gonna set these down. Okay, let's just make sure. Seems like everything's looking good. Eventually I'll have to go through to make sure there's no like duplicates or anything like that. Um like ender pearls in here and then like ender pearls in here, that sort of thing. Um but yeah, eventually I'll do that just to make sure. Come on. There we go. Realistically, not sure. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna throw this honeycomb or this zombie comb into zombie comb. There we go. Throw it onto there for it to get processed eventually. Which means I can actually add rotten flesh to that chest there. Also, probably gonna add redstone to that one too, because eventually I want to have redstone bees. Eventually, I want to have ender bees as well. I'm just gonna kind of put some things that I eventually am gonna need. So yeah, end bees. So ender bees. Um, yeah, I don't really need zombies. Um, but we can put them in there anyways. Um, let's see what else. Um, yeah, we obviously and then the redstone bee I want to get eventually as well. So that yeah, I mean, there's a few things that I have to do in the future. Oh yeah, the whole reason why I wanted to do that to make more. How many spider eyes did I get? I got a lot. I need two more. Didn't get any, which I guess actually yeah makes sense. Yeah, there's not one for gas, unfortunately. I mean, I could make a ghostly bee. I mean, I think this should be fine. The way it is, I think should be okay. Also gonna, while I'm at it, gonna go over to here. See if these guys restocked yet. I think they should actually be restocking soon. Because they restock about like 8 o'clock. That's when villagers restock. And after 3 p.m., they stop restocking altogether. So villagers restock at 8 a.m. And then, yeah, the last time they'll ever stock, or like the last, so they stock twice a day. The last time they can stock at is 3 a.m. and then, or 3 p.m. and after that they just stop. Which is pretty good information to know if you ever do villager stuff. Which I do villager stuff a lot, so it's fairly important for me to know that information. I'm kind of debating on whether or not I should just make a wither skeleton, or like a wither, and fight it. I mean, I have another wither, because I only need to spawn one wither, right? And after I do that, after I wait, can I just hit these guys? I don't even think I. Yeah, I don't even have to like crit them. Um, but yeah, after I kill the wither, or like, because I only need to spawn a wither. I need wither roses. Is like the main thing I'm after, right? And the reason why I need wither roses is because you can use. I want to make a wither skull chip, which requires turning a skeletal bee into a withered bee, and to convert, I need to use a wither rose. So I want to get 2 wither roses. Yeah, I want to get 2 wither roses and then make the 2 withered bees, and then I can um then I can breed them together, get 5 withered bees, and then start just producing wither skeleton skulls. So I think that'll be the best way to do it. I don't have any soul sand, so I'm gonna need to actually go grab some soul sand. What do I have in here? A shovel. Okay. Yeah, I need to grab a bunch of soul sand. Of course, when you need to find something, it's nowhere to be found. And what little I did find Whatever. I'll go look for more. It's not worth wasting a bunch of time trying to grab a little bit from there. These guys suck. They're so annoying. Okay. Bunch of soul sand. Okay. So I don't know if mobs are. I don't know if. Hmm. I'm pretty sure that bosses can break blocks inside of claims. I'm fairly certain about that. Oh, this is the door a dwarf place. This isn't the one that I no. I had set a waypoint at one of them, which clearly this one is not. So, do I even have a thing for my hands? No, I don't. That's actually really nice. Um, all that obsidian, so lovely. There's no dwarves in here though, which is kind of surprising. I don't know what happened to the dwarves. There's a troll. Let's try to go. Somewhere with fewer mobs. Okay. Have I? So that is 240 mana. So I'm gonna spawn him like kind of like right in this area here, and I'm gonna claim it, and we're gonna see if that works. If it doesn't, then I kind of figured it wouldn't. Um, if it does, I'd be very surprised, to say the least. Wow, it actually did work. I am that yeah, that's very surprising. They must have like mess with that setting or something, or edit that setting, so that bosses can't destroy those guys. Okay, then I'll probably just make a little killing chamber at my base then. Come on. Okay, there we go. Oops. Yep, forgot about that. Also, I just realized I was supposed to get the wither roses. Completely forgot. Just realized that now. I'm an idiot. But it's fine. We can just get more. Which actually, if it takes too long, I'm just gonna... Yeah, if it takes too long to get it from this, I'm gonna just get it from doing the gateway. Which I might actually just do instead. Just for now, because I think it would be easier and faster to just do the gateway. Come on, I wish it would stop lagging so much. Oh my gosh. Yeah, when it comes to defeating these gateways, they're pretty easy once you learn you can just hide behind a freaking fence, and then you're basically like have nothing to worry about. Makes life a lot easier. Except for when the server is freaking dying, which I don't know why it is. It shouldn't be. Maybe just trying to spawn all the mobs is a little too much for the server to handle. or maybe depositing items into the Ars Below thing is what's causing so much lag. Which, if that's the case, I'm just gonna deposit straight into here. Nope, just seems like depositing in general is really laggy. Which, again, I don't know if it's... It seems like it has to be server lag. Which, if that is the case, is a little annoying. But it's fine. You can only ask for so much from the server, you know? I honestly should probably add more chests because this thing is getting a little full of stuff. Also, did I not get an... Oh, I have 2 wither skulls. Well, guess that works. Yeah, this is just gonna end up being easier. Even though it's kind of unfortunate because I don't have like as much stuff as I need, but I don't have the gas tiers. Can't buy gas tiers from you, no. So yeah, literally the only option would be to just um yeah, go and kill a bunch of gas. Unless I want to do the ghostly bee, which I guess I could. Although at this rate, it might not be necessary, just because of how fast these guys spawn. Eventually, I want to set up a mob farm using using a deployer, and so I want to have basically all the mobs get funneled into like one area, and then have a deployer holding a sword kill them. I did it on the Cobblemon server. I don't remember. I don't know if you guys remember that, but I did it on there because it was Lance's plan. So I did it with evokers. This guy's always coming to me for stuff. Okay. And then yeah, we can just throw out the swords. I might just actually, I could just turn off the. No, I'll do that later. Okay, Got some more wither skeleton skulls from that. Now I just have to make sure not to forget to put, mobs near the wither skeleton or the wither when I spawn him, because like I said, I completely forgot to do that last time. But at least now I know that you can just like cage him in a little area, and then he can't, escape. So where do I want to actually put him? Where do I want to build this cage? I'm trying to figure that out. Maybe over here. Maybe over here would be a good idea. 'Cause I don't need like a big space for him. And then Yang should hopefully be on tomorrow, so we'll be able to play with him, which will be nice to have him back. Um, I think this should be tall enough. The problem that I've had before is that like even if you make it um even if you make it like 3 blocks tall, he'll like glitch through the ceiling. So you have to make it like 4 blocks tall on the inside, and then he won't glitch through the ceiling anymore. Even when he was unable to actually like break the blocks, he was still able to just like glitch through the ceiling. So it's not like he broke the ceiling; he just glitched through it. So this should hopefully prevent him from doing so. And like I said, we just need to actually go grab some mobs. Um, Realistically, I only need actually like one wither rose, so we don't have to like sacrifice too many animals. Um, I just need one wither rose, and then I can start growing them. Although I would obviously prefer to get two, um, or honestly as many as I can get. But for the sake of not massacring the wildlife, um, I think I will stick to just two. It's also just a waystone right here, which I will happily take a free waystone. See, the thing is, I don't know if killing any mob counts for the wither. Like even like modded mobs, I don't know if they count towards like actually providing you with a wither rose. I know obviously with like vanilla mobs it will, but I've never tested it. I've never really needed to do this before. So this is kind of uncharted territory for me. And for some reason I cannot find a single like vanilla mob that I would be willing to sacrifice. The villagers, I can sacrifice those. I don't really care about them. But at the same time, they could be later. They could be good later on. Um, so I'm thinking more like cows or pigs. Um, the chickens can be good too later on um for eggs because I need eggs. Do I want to sacrifice an ocelot? Not really. Like I would feel bad killing a cat, you know? Um, not necessarily killing the cat, but getting the cat killed. I think I'd be willing to sacrifice bees. Oh, 100%. All the pain that these little suckers have caused me. Um, why didn't I just put them in a cage? That would have made more sense. I have bee cages for a reason. You're a butterfly, not a bee. You are a yellow carpenter bee. Oh, and there is a Born in Chaos thing right there. So, either this is going to go the way that I want it to, or this is gonna destroy my entire base. Let's see what happens. Hey, would you look at that? That actually worked. That worked great. Turned out beautifully. And we got the wither roses that we needed. Hip hip hooray! We can. Excuse me? Um, there we go. I assume they just need. Oh, yeah, I forgot. They need soul soil. So I can actually go get some soul soil. Won't take me long. Okay, server just wanted to decided to lag. That, kids, is why fire resistance is extremely important in this. Or, well, just in Minecraft in general, I guess. Oh, I made it back here, but I'm pretty sure all of this is just soul sand. I don't think there's any soul soil here. Um, should probably just try to find a Soul Sand Valley. That'd probably be smarter. Oh, never mind. Everything turns out well. Very rarely that happens, but sometimes. Okay, server is dying. I don't know what V1 is doing, but the server is dying. And it's not me doing it because I'm not near anything that would cause this kind of lag. Like I'm just in the nether. I'm not even like loading chunks, you know? So I'm not actually doing anything that's causing a ton of lag. I don't know what he's doing. Oh yeah, I literally have it right. Could not find this thing for the life of me. Okay. So now we have the soul soil. Now we can start growing these wither roses. And then we have one to spare, which we can use. I need to actually make a simulator upgrade first. There was a skeletal bee in one of these, but I do have a backup just in case. Is that skeletal bee flying around anywhere? No. What's going on down here? Why is mobs are just dying down there for some reason? Okay. I need a wither rose to convert. I need a wither rose for them to flower, for them to pollinate. Um, so I would actually need to also add a feeding slab, which I don't have any here, so I must have them somewhere in my backpack or my backpacks. Can add all those to there. So many pouches. To be fair, I did get some decent stuff. Like all of these poppets are going to be really good later on because they can save you from death, which I mean isn't like it's cool. It's not like super important, later on, but it's there. So because once I get heart stop, like get like max level heart stop, then dying won't really even be like possible. The only problem is that we have our the blood spell power on this is heavily reduced. So it's not as easily you can't get to that really high blood spell power that you normally could. And so it kind of sucks. But it's fine. Um oh yeah, feeding slabs. There they are. And that all went into there and I didn't realize it would. But everything else is full, so I guess that kind of makes sense. I should honestly probably. What? It's like. Well, actually, I guess it is. Yeah. It was like barely nighttime. Okay. There we go. Sure does annoy me that it takes my infinity ham. Okay. I'll save that one for redstone. This one will be the right thing. The only current problem is I only have one skeletal bee. Um, but I guess it's fine. I'll just have to get another one eventually. If I just throw that in there, does it? Oh, it does. Good to know. Okay. Um, Eternal, very high. Combine those together. Oh, we have a skeletal bee in here. Oh, would you look at that? I can't believe that just happened. I cannot believe that just happened. I. That's. What in the world are the chances of that happening? I don't like what? What? Like I have the very high and the meta turtle and I can make those again. But the skeletal bee, he just killed himself. Oh my gosh. He I I just don't understand. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know why. What was the point of that? Okay. Um do we have the amber bee? We do have the amber bee. The only way to get the amber bee is from. I'm pretty sure it's suspicious gravel, if I'm not wrong. Um, because you need to get an amber spawn egg. Petrified honey. Interesting. Um, but yeah, because what we can do is we can encase a wither in the amber, and then we can farm wither, or nether stars that way. So, but I need to actually get a sniffer egg, which requires me. Wait, I can make suspicious sand. I can. Oh, I can also make suspicious gravel. Um, let me look up how you actually get the amber bee. It's either suspicious, or maybe it's suspicious clay. Um, the bee can also be obtained by brushing suspicious gravel. Okay, so I need gravel, basically. And then I need a brush, which you can actually make better versions of, which is really cool. I like that a lot. And I need to go to a cold ocean biome. So, do I have my compass, my nature's compass? Or do I have it? There it is. Telling you, I can never find things anywhere. Cold ocean. I think that's what it said, right? In cold ocean Well, it says in ruins, but I assume just doing it in a cold. Now, does it? I mean, maybe it doesn't have to actually be in the cold ocean. It just says that. I don't. I'm just gonna double check. I'm gonna make sure. Because it does say, I do remember it'll say like, oh, whenever I have the mod installed that adds a compatibility between EMI and Better Archaeology, it usually will say that you have to do it in a certain like biome. So, like, because what that mod does, it lets you see like the drops that you can get from brushing like suspicious like sand or gravel, or sometimes in all the mods 10 there was suspicious soul sand um because we had all the modium and that sort of stuff. So that mod gives like compatibility between Better Archaeology and EMI. So you can basically, like I said, you can see like the drops and everything that you would get from brushing. Um, can I just go over to like here? Yeah. And yeah, like I said, it would usually say like, oh yeah, there's a um. Don't tell me all it's gonna. Is it really just gonna give me gold because that's what I made? because that's the item that I put in it. That's how that works. I didn't know that's how that works, but that makes sense. Oh, I hate my life. I hate it. I hate it so much. So I actually do have to just go. Go looking. Okay. Was it really that far fetched for me to think that like that would just work the way that I wanted it to? Am I an idiot for that? Maybe I am. Luckily, it seems like amber bees can breed. So the moment I can find one, or the moment I can find, well, I would need two of them actually. So the moment I can find two, we can just breed them from that point on, and that'll make life so much easier. Once I can just breed the amber bees, then anytime anyone else. Oh yeah, this is all occultism trees. Okay, so I just basically have to find a deep ocean ruins, which will have suspicious sand or suspicious clay. Do these have suspicious clay? I know these aren't vanilla ruins, but it doesn't seem like it. Oh, that guy looks friendly. Oh, look at that guy over there, too. Everywhere I go, there seems to be something trying to kill me. Just have to find some ruins. That's all. Be a great time to have an explorer's compass. Would make life so much easier if I just had a freaking explorer's compass. What do deep ocean that's a big guy. What do cold ocean ruins even look like? Let me search this up. Ocean ruins. Yeah, that's just the it's just the structures that have like the that spawn the drowns. They're normal, cold, and frozen, as well as their deep variants. They are composed of some materials. It can be okay. So cold ocean ruins generate in normal, cold, and frozen ocean biomes. So they just spawn. They just generate in all ocean biomes. That's good to know. So why are they called cold ocean ruins if they spawn? Why not just call them ocean ruins? I don't. Why? What? Minecraft? I mean, to be fair, it's not exactly the first time Minecraft hasn't made sense about things. So, although it's definitely not, there's definitely not going to be any ruins in a river. So, probably should actually go back towards the, where the actual ocean is, and not away from it. Sam. Okay, no, that's fine. I didn't want to fly anyways. No, it's okay. No, don't worry. Don't worry about it. No, it's. No, yeah, it's perfectly fine. No, yeah, no, it's. Yeah, just waste my time. I'm only looking for something that's really important, but it's okay, server. Yeah, you just do whatever you want. So like so the cold ocean ruins should be like pretty obvious, I would think. Just look for a deep like a big underwater structure. Not that. Yeah, let's try not to die to these guys. I haven't seen any sirens either, which is kind of surprising. Oh, okay. Am I blind? Like, have I come across a structure already, and you guys are like, it's right there, and I'm just out here like, why? I don't see anything. Am I an idiot? A bigger idiot than usual, is what I should say. Huh. Okay. Sea serpent, sea serpent, sea serpent. Okay. Um, hmm. I don't exactly have something that gives me water breathing. Unless the Gobber helmet provides me with that, but I maybe but I lost the Gobber helmet when all of our stuff got deleted. And I still haven't gotten that stuff back. Which is not exactly a big deal, but that's right. So does it provide me with water breathing? Can confirm it does not. Okay. So basically no point in having that. I'll just give it to Yonk. Hey buddy. Hey buddy. Hey buddy. Hey buddy. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, that's not terrifying at all. I want to test out this spell. Bro is oh, he's fighting that thing. Maybe? Is he fighting that thing or are they just okay. Okay, that didn't deal nearly as much as I thought it would. That's still a really cool spell, and I like it a lot. You. Okay, this is a bad idea. Bad idea. Okay, I need to get like a door or something. That would work, right? A door. Although if I place the door down, it's just gonna be waterlogged, which is gonna be really annoying. But we'll figure it out. Oh, wasn't actually waterlogged. Kind of surprising. You know what isn't surprising? The fact that I still don't know where any suspicious gravel is. Or if there even is any suspicious gravel. So that's what it looks like. It does look moderately different, you know? Can y'all leave me alone, please? I'm busy. Yeah, it's like, it does look moderately different, but it doesn't look that much different, which is the problem. Also, I'm realizing, yeah, I could just start using magma blocks to venture around. Because I do have fire resistance, so the magma blocks don't actually deal any damage to me. Oh, great, a piece of coal. Well, just what I needed. An iron axe. Wow. On a freaking roll. Some pottery. Yep. So glad. Wood hoe. Yep. No, we're doing great. Doing phenomenal. Really, really great. Um. Oh, which is some emeralds. Woo! So happy. What a great haul. Wasn't that just amazing? Good stuff. Good, good stuff. Real good stuff. Any more? What is that? What is that ugly thing? Oh, that was suspicious. Oh, oops. That's fine. That is not what I meant to do. Oh yeah. Ew. Okay. Okay. Oh, thrashers. Yeah, that makes sense. Those things are. Ew. But I do remember dealing with them before. Did, what? Did it? What? It dropped nothing? It dropped nothing. No, you. Oh my gosh, they have so much health. Okay. These things are so annoying. Okay. Oh, oops. We got one! We got one! Oh my gosh, we got a pottery, not a freaking pottery thing. Who cares about the pottery stuff? We got an amber bee. Nice. And then, yeah, if we can get another one, we can breed them. I'm not seeing any more, though. Well, dang. That was still pretty awesome. I actually finally got one. Happy about that. Yeah, I just don't see any more suspicious gravel anymore. Anywhere. So happy we finally got one. Okay. Trying to see if I see any more. Because the structures, yeah, are actually like pretty small. Obviously, that one that we decimated. Uh, what if I put on these night vision goggles? Oh my gosh. Why? What is happening? The game is lagging so hard. It is 100% V1. I don't know what he is doing. Actually, it seems like it's more likely my internet. I'm at 1 bar. So I'm blaming V1 for nothing. Um, okay. So we got one amber bee. Dang, I am really happy we finally got it. Come on, game. Seriously? Yeah, this is 100% my internet just